button turn for anything. Yeah. All right. So if you're just now tapping in, it's on portrait mode. I can't switch it to landscape mode, but I'm here to talk to you guys about Crafting for Profit Camp. The start of it is January 26th through the 28th. And if you haven't, head on over to Do Dream On's channel and use her link. Bam. It's free to get in. Right now, they have a free course, and then they also have some paid courses. Your boy Mike T was definitely part of it, and I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about that. Once again, Angie Holden, Corey George, appreciate the invite. Appreciate you guys having me speak on there about my rise and how I got to be where I'm at. Um, it's been a minute since I did a live too, so I got this waiting for guests thing up on my end, so I I'm able to invite someone to the live. So what up, Rye Beast? What's going on? I seen you at the Impressions Expo. I will probably be at the Atlantic City one. I didn't come to the one in LA as I had some other things going on popping off. So your boy's been a little bit busy and just didn't have the time to get out there. Nicole, what is going on with you? How are you doing? Barb, appreciate you. How are you doing? And like I was saying before, if you haven't got a chance to check out that Crafting for Profit, now's your chance. Head on over to Do Dream On's channel. She has a link right then and there that you can tap to get access right to the class. I just seen a name. So I'm not phone savvy, y'all. Don't be going in on my neck. Salsa Northwest, what is going on? If this is your first time to my channel, please browse around. I make content like this all the time. Well, I try to come on live often too, as much as often. So, Ryan, how was that expo? I seen there was a lot of people that didn't come in 2021. Everybody and their mom seemed like they was there. Literally. Companies, a lot of influencers, big YouTubers, Big Brando was in the building. I missed my chance to meet up with Big Brando. Seeking, I was talking about that the other night. Taryn, what is going on with you? How are you doing this evening, ma'am? Yo, I know it's not in my regular, what is that, landscape mode? It's in portrait mode. So you get like a little slither of Mike right now. Basically, just in here grinding, getting to it. So it's that time of year where I'm redoing some of the restaurants that I did over ago. And I'm actually going to gift them their order this time for free. And that kind of keeps them, that's a little advice for anybody that's out here doing customs. If you keep gifting them or keep giving it to them around the same time, eventually they'll just dial you in. You'll become household staple, which Miss Tracy already knows. So I'm talking about Sister Soul Food. I'm doing good. Just got off. Okay. Salsa Northwest. I've been here before, but maybe just passed by. Here in the UK, dressed to dance apparel. Okay, all right. Hey, across the seas, I greatly appreciate you being here with us. Um, yo, you in UK. So UK right now, what time is it? Because I think it's a 12-hour time difference from where I'm at and where y'all at. 11/12 hour time difference. So you're catching me early in the morning. But anyhow, like I was saying before, if you have anyone that you've done customs for, especially years and years ago, and it's like a painting company, it's a restaurant, it's a handyman, any of them, one of them caveats, make sure you keep them in the loop. You may just want to send them a free shirt, a free apron, or something, just to let them know, hey, I'm still here in case you need me. I'm pretty sure employees have came and gone. And they might have took the shirts or the aprons, or you may have messed up your shirts or your aprons because a year has passed. Just a little free game, y'all. And I've been doing it for a while. So, all right. So it's 12:35 a.m. Okay, that's not 11 hour time difference. For some odd reason, I thought it was a lot larger of a time difference. Hey, it's still late nonetheless, and I greatly appreciate you for tapping in. The next thing I want to do is shout out Heat Transfer Warehouse. I asked Heat Transfer Warehouse for a bomber jacket, and that they did deliver. Now, my homeboy Seek, I'm hoping he didn't put a video together, but I'm gonna just throw him out there. Seek, you getting thrown out there. We need to see that patchwork jacket because your boy Mike T's want to imitate it, or I want to use it. All right, I want to use your gifts, your talent, your knowledge, and what you did to that jacket to do that to one of these jackets over here. Once again, shout out to Heat Transfer Warehouse. I asked them to send me a bomber jacket, and that they did. Bomber slash varsity jacket, however you guys want to call it. And also some super color, some of the new super color transfers, which they did. Taking a second just to make sure I didn't miss no comments. So this week coming up, we should have our first live for the Squad Creators podcast. It's been a minute since we've actually had a live show, and I'm giddy, as you can see in my face, about that. Seek and I did discuss that. It's been on the top of our mind for a minute. We've been plotting and planning like how we're gonna get right back into that lane, and hey, now we know how we're gonna do it. So sometime this week coming up, not this week, literally like tomorrow, but this week coming up, you will see a live from Squad Creative Podcast, Seek and I. And if you do get the chance, head on over to 12goneapparel.com right now. He didn't put himself on a challenge, and look, it's really motivational, inspirational. What am I talking about? Zeke had announced to us that he was going to be doing a t-shirt design every day for the month of January, and he has not let us down thus far. Every day this month, Zeke, aka 12 Gone Apparel, has dropped something on that 12 Gone Apparel website. So y'all head on over to 12goneapparel.com. Make sure you tap in, get one of the customs. He already got the Black History customs out. Some of his own creative graphic t-shirts, bunch of them out, probably like 2 to 3 pages. Tap in, make sure y'all support. Every purchase is something that's gonna help to grow this brand and what we've been doing. Salsa Northwest, not done a varsity jacket yet. Are they good quality? Okay, so I've done I've done a lot of varsity, and I've done a lot of bomber jackets. So there's two styles, right? The bomber and the varsity. I'll be mixing them up because it's me, Mike T's. They also call me King Butcher the names, just in case I butcher somebody's name. But varsity is like it doesn't have the lining in it. Now, as far as custom though, the sky's the limit. Break the sky with your creativity. It doesn't have a lining in it. So this is more for like fall day, summer day. I'm a little bit crazy with it. I might just layer this with a hoodie, and that will be my winter jacket. You know what I'm saying? And the bomber jacket, I want to say, has a lining in it. I may be mixing the two up. If I am, someone please in the comment section correct me. But it's thicker. And as far as pressing, I'm not sure if you're pressing. I'm not sure if you're screen printing, direct to film, direct to ground. I'm not exactly sure on what print method it is that you're using. But vinyl, yes. DTF, yes. Screen printing, yes. Embroidery, most definitely. I mean, it's like I said, the sky is the limit. And that's what I'm going to do with these. But, Seek, I'm stealing your idea. I need a patchwork idea, so I need to look at your jacket before I can finish my jacket. You know what I'm talking about? If you guys didn't catch, I did the new super color formula, the hot peel. I basically showed it on my social medias. I didn't make a YouTube video because I've made a lot of YouTube videos. And the next YouTube video I will show over super color will probably be something that has grizzly on it. Anyhow, shout out to super color, the new easy peel formula. Butter, like I said before. Shout out to Heat Transfer Warehouse. They just sent me some of the super color stock transfers that they had, which is all part of the new formula. And when I say new formula, like it says it's required to have 40 psi pressure. To me, it doesn't even seem like that was 40 psi. It was just as soon as I closed the press. Like, I guess you would have to actually be here to judge how I'm pressing, because maybe showing it to you guys, you wouldn't get it. But when I say this peels off like butter, it peels off like butter. And right now, I'm just showing you the stock transfers that I got from Super Color. Some of you guys may have seen me press this one from one of my home videos I've actually done. But yeah, muy bueno, aka fire, fire. So along with that, I want to talk to you guys about. I already talked to you guys about the collaboration of sorts, I should say, with the Crafting for Profit. Once again, make sure you head on over to Do Dream On. You go click on her channel. She's gonna have a link. You can purchase the full course, or you can get the free classes that they have available. It will be going on from January 26th through the 28th. And your boy Mike Tees is part of it, and I'm proud to be a part of it. Nana's Creations, good evening. How are you doing? The Educated Natural, I am sorry I did not see you come in here. You crept in. Appreciate you being here, as always. Um, I wanted to go to the Impressions Expo, but like I told you guys, your boy was super busy. I already had been backed up. There are a couple of expos coming up in the near future that I will be at. The one for sure I can say absolutely without a doubt, I'll be in New Jersey, and I'll probably be in Texas. Um, Once I visit those two, there's gonna be like some print expos that I'm trying to reach this year. I want to spread my wings out a little bit and go to some of these other different shows. I heard Magic Show was popping and would definitely be something to be a part of. If any of you guys have been to the Magic Show, please drop a comment. Let me know how that is, how the experience was for you. Did you learn anything brand new? Did you get to check out the blanks that they was offering? Last but not least, I keep reaching back here because I want to make sure I ain't leave one of my hoodies. Shout out to Lane 7 as well, and all of you guys that always tap in. Like I said, you guys, without y'all, it would be no Mike T's. So I make sure to give my gratitude where it's due, and I'm pretty sure I tell you this all the time, or when you see me on camera, how much I greatly appreciate everybody tapping in. T Johnson, how are you doing? Let's take a quick weather check. So here it was 41 degrees, but we had an ice storm in the middle of the night. Go figure, right? So from 1 a.m. to I want to say 6 a.m., there was like no traffic was allowed to be on the road, no nothing. Kids got called off from school. But once I got up and got moving around, it was like 40, 50 degrees outside. There was no ice on the ground. The kids was running around the house, of course, enjoying themselves because they didn't have to go to school. So, how was the weather where you guys are at? Was it hot? Was it cold? Was it snowing? And what are you guys working on today? What are you gritting to? Just checking to make sure I still got Hair World's design. PM St. Louis, what is going on with you? How are you doing this evening? How is the weather? So I've been doing a lot of customs at the house. That's what, if you guys follow me on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, you've been seeing me inside my house actually doing customs. Then a video that I'm going to drop tomorrow for tomorrow's YouTube, it's actually going to be a mashup of all the customs that I did. And it's not any talking in this video. It's more so like just a mashup of customs that I've done for the last couple of days. Let me see. Educated Natural said raining in the 40s. Yep, same here. Terrence says it's cold and rainy in the sip. Okay. Salsa Northwest. is saying it's wet, rain most of the day. Been working on some images to show how a dance instructor outfit would look. Okay. Salsa Northwest. You're in UK and you are creating customs for a dance instructor, or dance team, or a dance instructor. Are you working with nylon spandex? And if so, what is the method that you're using to actually get the job done? Barb says we're getting a cold snap. Ooh, coming currently 14 Fahrenheit. Ah, that means it's super super cold. And will drop to -7. Sheesh. By Saturday, we will be -17. Listen, Barb, I know I don't have to tell you because you're already in a cold state. But the last cold front we had was -30, and this was about a month after that cold front passed. It froze the pipes in this store. All of this, what you see behind me, like back there where the purses and stuff is at, that whole side was jacked up. A whole construction company had to come in here and fix all that. I hate to laugh about it. I can laugh about it now, but they had to fix all of that going to the back. So what I'm trying to get to is, please make sure your pipes is okay. Salsa says yes. Okay. Salsa Northwest, what print method are you? Okay. Heat transfer vinyl, but also transfer depends on the. Ah, okay. Got you. Um, if you haven't, not to deter you from HTV, because I love HTV. If you haven't used any transfers out there, head on over to Supercolor. They get you done all the way right. You can either head over to Supercolor themselves and make an account, or you can go through Heat Transfer Warehouse, or you can hit up any of the links in any of my videos. Nana's Creation says it's cool in Louisiana for us, 55, working on a baby bundle. Okay, grit into it, and you in some warm weather. 55 is like summer. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but to us in Ohio, if it was 55, you might see somebody with a barbecue grill. PM St. Louis, wet, raining all day. Um, Taryn, I don't miss any of that cold weather. Listen, I went to Tennessee. You guys might have seen that if you follow me on any of my social medias. I was just in Tennessee for a couple of days. Your boy was out there. And when I got to Tennessee, I went to Nashville, Tennessee. It was warm to me. But everybody was acting as if it was cold. And it was in its 40s when we got there. So the 40s in Tennessee, the feeling of that 40s is completely different than the 40s in Ohio, if that makes any sense. Barb, in Minnesota, we winterize for sub. Okay. And yeah, sub below temps. Otherwise, there will be lots of issues with frozen pipes. Sheesh. I didn't really want to move this camera today, but I got to show you what we went through. But we didn't bounce back. Thank God. I don't know if the electric's working back there. So, like I said, this whole side up in here, going all the way down, was jacked up. They haven't put the drywall back in here. The pipe that actually busts is over top of this, so you can't really see. I don't think there's no electric yet in here. Maybe. Yeah, okay. They got the electric back on. But all of this failed. Because once it busted, the drywall and everything just came collapsing, torn out. So this is a closet. Let me go back to the other spot so I can show you. If you're looking through the lens, you're probably like, where is he at? This is normally where I'm at doing my customs. We're leaving from over here. Now we're gonna go back into here. All of that was damaged. Bam. Shout out to Shay too. Shay sent me super chat, and I greatly appreciate it. It went a long way. Okay, so they put the drop ceiling back up in here and the lights. But when I say it all came down, it all came down. There was water everywhere. So last time I showed you guys, this was open, and a pipe that had busted was way back up in there. which is the reason why it did so much damage. But it's coming along. They put the new drop ceiling in. You can see they're putting some new electrical in. Stuff's getting done. And this is kind of like where we keep the cameras and all of that. So yeah, I had a little experience with purse or with pipes busting and all of that. Thank goodness. I mean, it didn't destroy any of my print equipment, but there was some damage to the inventory in this store for sure. To a lot. All right, let me go back to the comments. It's drier in the south. Definitely drier in the south. Sketch to design. How are you doing? How is the weather where you at? Chi Johnson, did your products get damaged? Mine per se did not. Some of the purses got ruined, and there was a fire. There was a fire in this wall or one of them walls. So some of the electric had to be taken out, redone. What else? It was all types of product. I wasn't able to go through exactly what he lost, but I'm assuming housing goods, lanterns, probably like $10,000 to $15,000 worth of inventory. But the print shop, the print side, a okay. And amazingly, they fixed everything, got everything back to normal in a short amount of time. It wasn't no, we closed down for months and we don't know what we're gonna do. It was like, okay, catastrophic, whatever you want to call it, happened, and then it got fixed. So yes, definitely, thank God. Um, when we got the news that something had happened to the store, we didn't know. It was just like there's a bunch of stuff that's damaged. The ceiling then fell. The pipes basically froze. Terrence says definitely too hot, Barb. I try not to be during the hottest part of the day. So, Terrence, where you at in Vegas? I know I should know by now. And I ain't starting nothing. I ain't say nothing else. I'm just saying, where are you at? Where it's hot 24/7? Miami, Vegas. So you guys are lucky. You get that 24/7 heat. That, but then again, I don't know. Like Christmas, I always go to Christmas. Barb, they don't understand what Christmas is like without snow. I mean, with snow, I should say. On again with Andre Glenn. What up with you? The sip, Mississippi. It's cold there. It's snow there, don't it? I know I seen the best Union one time and it didn't snow crazy. I've never been to Mississippi though, so I don't know. Hey Andre, how was that? What's that? The Romeo or the Juliet treating you? Have you got it out? Have you used it? Did you make any videos out of it yet? So I was able to take some of my stuff home to my home studio because you guys have been seeing me work at home. So the big desktop is not here anymore. I want to stop in to make sure that I had all the designs. Now you can link silhouette to silhouette, so you can go from business to regular edition. But it's best to just have business on both computers. I know I switched and jumped off to something completely different, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys are curious to why I'm looking down and what I'm looking at. And I'm trying to see if I have the Hair World logo on this computer or on the other computer. Sister Soul Food as well. And both at the house. Mm. I made a few videos. I love it. All right, I'm gonna check them out. I'm trying to decide if that's something I want. I would like one. Hey Patrick, I would like one. Hold on. I made a few videos up on it. Okay, Bard. Ordered a 3D printer, hey, to make accessories for my X tool. Okay. And for my sewing and craft room. Some 3D printers, they're taking over. I've seen a lot of people making a lot of money using those 3D printers. I'm just not a fan of how long it takes to complete one thing. And then I guess the filament is fairly cheap, so it doesn't cost a lot for the material, but 3 days to create a sculpture, 2 weeks to make like a toy or so. I don't know. I don't have the patience for that. It seemed like I would have to have a whole factory of 3D printers. But to do what you about to do with them, Bard, most definitely. Terrence says Christmas without snow is only it's my screen cut it off. Like, but it does. All right, so now I'm reading like handicapped with it. And I'm not, y'all. It's just my half my screen is cut off on this phone, and I'm using an iPhone. That's why I don't use the iPhone. Christmas without snow is only I don't know, like, but it does snow. It's going to. I have no Taryn. I can't read this. I don't know what's going on here. Shuts down because it can't drive. So basically, what I'm getting from this paragraph is okay. The snow's all right, but it's temporary, pretty much. If it do fall, and people act like they can't drive in the snow. That's common. When you couldn't, I'll put it like this to you. When you get out of Ohio, for any of us Ohioans or anybody that's up here in the north, why it's snowing real crazy, and it snow at Tenanchi. That's what what my pastor would say. A little bit, especially in the south, y'all close everything down. Kids can't go to school. Y'all can't even go to the grocery store. The street lights when I was living down there went off at a certain time because it had snowed a little bit. And no, they cannot drive. And then if they do drive with a little layer of snow, it's like -5 miles per hour. Now this is no knock, no diss. If you have to drive like that because you are scared and terrified, hey, do you? But come on now. Get you some good tires, some good brakes. Steer into the slide. Okay. If you ever going into the slide, it's for my down south people. Steer into it. You be all right. Terrence says Trump, I am collaborating with an artist to start my shirts. That's what I'm talking about. Bar 20 minutes on a 3D printer to make. Okay, that's reasonable. Maybe the stuff that I maybe the stuff that I was looking at was just like too major. Like one of them was I seen a guy making shoes. He made fire like shoes on a 3D printer, and it took him like I want to say a week to make regular shoes that was flimsy and floppy. Set thing for the X tool to keep the rotating accessory level. I won't be making huge, intricate things. Okay, so it's gonna work perfectly for your shop and for what you do. Barb, we still need that tour. I want that extravagant tour. Please tag me so I could be a part of this tour. I would like to be on camera with you while you touring. So I gotta be like, oh yeah, I know you had that. I know you show us what you have, but we need the explained out tour. Please, ma'am. So, however I set it up, I'm not sure if I am full screen, if I am a box to you guys, or however I am looking. But it says I can add a guest, and it says waiting for guests. YouTube forever switching up some stuff. Case in point, I'm in the creators program, whatever. They asked me to sign up about a year ago. I signed up, so sometimes they'll send me like features that I can use before anybody else, or like a whole bunch of other stuff that I can do. But they are constantly evolving and changing the rules and like changing the buttons, especially on these phones. So I don't even know how to get back into landscape mode if I ever wanted to, because it's just only offering me portrait mode. And maybe that's because I selected the two people for a live instead of one. I was curious. Well, I believe I have updated you guys with everything I want to update you on. I'm getting ready to cut out, actually make some cutouts and go home, exercise. It's getting kind of late over here. But I just wanted to chat with you guys, the T Gang fam. I haven't seen you in a while. And I haven't dropped that as many videos. If you had a chance, have any of you guys got to watch In My Closet? What do you think about it? My son Noah just did an actual new intro for me, and I'm going to use it on the latest one. I got a box from Comfort Colors. Yeah, Hanes Comfort Colors, and that's what the In My Closet is getting ready to be. So, a little sneak tip: you guys were on the live, you know what it's about. Plus, a shout out to Angie Holden again and Corey George, because they sent me a little box with some stuff in it from being a part of Crafting for Profit. Barb says, I will do a 2023 shop tour as soon as everything is in its place. Okay. My craft room hit. Listen, I want to see it when it's a mess. If it's clean when we see it, how do we know that you work in there? I'm playing. New desktop, shell, and added stamp and storage units to Kalex Cube unit. Okay. Hot mess, craft room. Yeah. Breeze Custom Creation. I'm sorry I did hop over your name. How are you doing today? I got a box from Comfort as well. Yeah, the Comfort colors. Now my mom then took the peach out of there, so you know what I'm talking about, Breeze. When I had my mom open up my mail, I was like, "Mom, could you tell me what's in the box?" And she opened up the box. She was like, "Ooh, this nice pink shirt," and she took it. And it's not pink; it was like peach. Their new line is like I'm getting ready to butcher it because I don't have the stuff in front of me, but I think it's espresso brown, um, hydrangea green or blue, and peach pink. Yeah, I'm gonna open that box up and we're gonna talk about it, and then I'm gonna give a shout out to Corey George and Heat Transfer Warehouse and everybody that was associated with Crafting for Profit Camp. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I do not have the link. I didn't sign up for the link. I didn't get the link in enough time, and I might have just did myself a disservice. But you know what? I'm gonna pass that on. Do dream on. Head on over to her channel. Subscribe, y'all. Go ahead and make sure to hit the link for the Crafting for Profit class. Like I said, it starts January 26th and it ends January 28th. And there's a lot of information there. I mean, it's jam packed. It's like, okay. If you would like to take what you're doing to the next level, you want to be a part of that. Trust. I'm going to video and unboxing. Yes, for sure. Most definitely. If anything, it's more exposure. The customers is looking. That's potential customers. And they can say, hey, Breeze, send us over here. She did the, or he did the, and now we want to, and that's how it is. Word of mouth networking. I know that was kind of chopped up, but hopefully you guys got what I was saying. All right, on again, off again, on again with Andre Glenn and Cutter is not loud. Ooh, spitting bars off top. Hold on, don't be coming for the cameo, Andre. Dang, I felt that when you wrote that. I felt that like you said that to me personally. The Cutter is not loud, and I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to see. They say HD cutter machine. I'm making very thin cuts. I'm definitely has more versatility than the Cricut. Okay, so that was a good comparison. We need that comparison on video. I need that video so I could digest that video on again with Andre Glenn. Cause I'm one of them. I sit there and I listen, I observe, and I see exactly what they're doing with their machinery because I'm kind of visualizing what I'm gonna do with the machinery once I get it. The cutter that I do want, It's gonna probably be the Romeo. I am Team Cameo, as you guys know. No crickets for cricket. But this cameo right here, Garbell. No, I'm not gonna say the name. I'm just gonna say it's Garbell. And a lot of people beg to differ, and they say, "Mike, you just don't know how to work it." No, I know how to work it. I've been working these silhouettes here for the last couple of years. That one right there is not feasible. It's extra loud. Never cuts right. Overlaps on the cuts, and it has some other issues within the software itself. So that Cameo 4 Pro, not a fan of it. Breeze Custom Creation, you going to Wallapalooza? Yeah, I already signed up. I went last year, gonna be a part of this year, and gonna be a part next year as well. Any of them that they have, it was definitely bomb. And if you get an invitation, please attend because it's something you don't want to miss. On again, Andre Glenn. Okay, I'm making my way to that video for sure, for sure. We definitely need it. Hey, matter of fact, while we all in here, y'all subscribe to each other's channel. There's helpful creators in here. We are all creators in here. And what I explain to you may be explained a different way by a different person in one of these videos. It's about networking. We got to stick together, y'all, because at the end of the day, we all we got. I'm Team Silhouette too, but I heard that 24 was trash. And who told you it was trash was correct because it is garbage. When I say garbage, I mean, I would throw it. I even got comments. Okay, so I was one of the on the box. I was the fourth person to get the pro, right? By the numbers, by default. So I don't know if I got just a tester machine. However, I didn't pay for it. It was gifted to me. My wife paid $800 for it. So I said this in the video. I have a comment and I left it on the page because people are ignorant. When you buy something and it's brand new, yeah, it may be advertised for $4.99 from Caesar, but once it hit Michael, you know Michael's got to put their taxes and their price on top of whatever Caesar's price was on already. And I just felt like I needed to explain that because I just literally seen that comment. It was in my YouTube studio. I'm like, what? It's people crazy. But my wife actually did buy this machine. Babe, if you ever watch this, I love you. But this one right here was a dud. Bars and cricket for crickets. Literally. No knock towards you. If you got a cricket, do your thing. I never personally owned a cricket. My daughter Alexis just hopped into this industry. She has a cricket. So, we just now going at war with each other over the cricket versus silhouette. I'll be messing with her. Barb. T. Johnson, I had a Cameo Pro 4. You don't have no issues, Barb? Hold on, my stuff is cutting off. I cannot see like half the screen. It's cut off. If you're doing one decal and it's large and maybe it's a 12 by 12, it's definitely for that all day. But if you like me and you trying to do like let's say 20 shirts real quick and you want to line all those images up and some of the images may be like 8 by 5 or something and you using this big old 24, it don't work. It overlaps and it cuts. And it does not matter how it looks in the studio. That's the issue that I'm having. It's like there is so much space around this image that nothing should overlap. Nothing should go into the cut, but it happens. Breeze says I have a Silhouette 4 and think I needed the Plus, and I have the Cricut Explorer Air and Maker. Okay, I use all. Okay, so being a person that has both brands on both sides of the spectrum, to you, Breeze, which machine is the best? And why? Breeze, same here. I have a Cricut. Well, Bar, you never talk about the Cricut. Or the Brother Scan and Cut. I forgot you did have that, but you never talk about those. I just got the Cricut last April, but mainly use Silhouette. T. Johnson, salute. Not that this should be a team thing, but everybody know Chicken Thighs and Cameo are Silhouette. That's my tees, aka King Butcher. Sometimes I butcher your name. It don't be on purpose. It just be the way that I'm reading as I see it looks. Barb says, I use my Cameo Pro for mainly to cut rhinestone flock. Yes. PM says, I have the Cricut Joy. How's the Cricut Joy? Either way, any cutter that you have, Brother Scan and Cut, Cricut Joy, Silhouettes, the Romeos, any vinyl cutter that you have on this surface, the Rollins, any of them. Do you until you feel like you need to upgrade. If you don't need to upgrade, stay where you are. If you feel like you must upgrade, look at what's on the what's out there. But any of those cutters will get the job done, so long as you got the cutter and it's cutting. You actually started with it. T. Johnson said, I started with Cricut years ago and hated their design studio. And once I heard about Silhouette, I jumped ship and been sailing for over 10 plus years now. Silhouette, where y'all at? We got a customer around here that's been with you for 10 plus years. Where's the love? T. Johnson, don't worry, I got you. I'm going to holler at Silhouette. When I holler at Silhouette, I'm going to let them know. Or if Silhouette watch any of my videos, y'all know what it is. Come on. Barb. All my machines have pros and cons, for sure. Each has a specialized job in the shop. Okay. I have Cricut Joy I use for card making. I get, yes. That's a perfect way to word what I was thinking in my head. Just do what works. Now, not every machine's gonna work for every job, and then I'm pretty sure that there's differences in every machine, except for that Servo Pro. There's Servo Pro in all of these machines. I'm sorry. It's the same basic cutting system to me. Barb named it Cruella. I named my I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back on the video or two because I'm not changing the name. But right now it's headache. It's literally been causing me a headache. Breeze. Well, I use them for all different things, but I use my Silhouette a little more. It's loud. It's loud as hell. Yeah, it is. Laugh out loud, but it works well. It does. I love the Crickets as well. They're all have their purposes. Exactly. It just goes to show you it doesn't matter. But I do want to get my hands on that Caesar Romeo. I want to see it. I want to touch it. There was another one that came out. I think it was the solo cutter that I heard of that had like the little flash of neon lights and all of that. I seen it on Craftable Things channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to Craftable Things. They have the whole crafting rhinestone slash anything you need blinged out under control. That's Craftable Things, Best Uni, and Eve Lowry, aka the Baby's Booty. Also subscribe to those channels as well if you guys aren't. T. Johnson, this summer I finally gave my original Cricut to Goodwill, but I still have the cartridges. Ooh. So you just bless somebody at the Goodwill because you never know who at that Goodwill. It'd be kids that go to the Goodwill. Let's just say some 14-year-old be like, Mom, I want a Cricut. Couldn't get a Cricut. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted it because Cricut is out there on the market. Couldn't get it. But then they walked to that Goodwill where you donated your Cricut and was like, Mom, it's right here. And it's $20. Now, I don't know where y'all at. My Goodwill ain't no $20 Goodwill. My Goodwill is like, I don't know, bougie, because they prices is up there. But I know that Goodwills differentiate between the states and what part of the country you're in. But let's just say that that kid seen that Cricut for $20, and now the mom's able to buy that Cricut for that child, and now that child's able to use that dream of creating shirts or customs or being in the fashion world because they got that Cricut because of you. It's a service. That's a great, it's a great thing to do stuff like that. I had something that backfired on me, y'all. Trying to do something just like that. Hold on 1 second. It's the wife. Hello? Online. in the store. They're at the Y. I'm actually going to go to the Y to exercise real quick. Pick them up into the house. How's it going? Yep. I love you too. Bye. Y'all, when a wife call, I gotta answer the phone. I'm so sorry. If you with me and you've been with me, or if this is your first time with me, I always answer the phone for my wife and for my kids. You never know. Never too busy to answer the phone for your family. So where was we at? I was talking about gifting. T. Johnson did one heck of a job sending her cricket to the Goodwill. I had to admit, definitely is loud. Yes, the cameo is loud. It make a little noise, and when it's cutting. But you know what? I didn't got used to the sound, and I've knocked out so many customs. I didn't worked. I didn't cut out so much vinyl, y'all. I didn't had the machine acting crazy, not knowing what time it is, going to sleep on me, cutting off and on. I didn't burnt out probably like 2 or 3 heat presses from cutting out so much vinyl with these cameos. But I love cameo. I think I love them because that's what I started with. And that's why I say I can't blame anybody who started with any other cutter different than a silhouette. All I'm saying, as long as you opened it and got it started. Now, there's people that always tell me, "Oh, I bought that a year ago and set it in the corner." I be looking like, "You did? Well, why would you do that? Because you put your money in the corner. You leaving money on the table." What up, Greg? Art department. Make sure y'all tap in with the art department. Spitting super knowledge. Just hopping on here real quick, talking about that crafting for profit. If you guys have just come in and haven't heard me say, January 26th through the 28th is the crafting for profit. Your boy is on there. Make sure you guys tap in. It's to help you elevate your business. Even if you don't have a business, it's to help you get into the business. If you're already into the business, it's to help you get more knowledge of where you should be, what are you aspiring to be next year, this time for your business, what type of goals you're going to have for your business. All these questions is answered and asked during that profit camp. So make sure you tap in. Shout out to Angie Holden, Heat Transfer Warehouse, Corey George, and all the participants that was a part of it. Marissa, what is going on with you? Happy Wednesday to you. How is the weather where you're at? T. Johnson, I thought I wanted the Juliet, but I saw Angie Holden's demo and was turned off how it cuts. Uh-oh. T. Johnson, hold on now. I'm gonna have to go back and review it. Your boy ain't been watching too many videos. It cuts from the bottom and how you have to manually move the blade for print and cut. Interesting. Okay. So on again with Andre Glenn, please head on over to Do Dream On and hit her link. I do have a link. I just don't have it posted to my videos, y'all. Was a little bit delayed with it, and I haven't posted it in none of my descriptions. So I'm passing the favor on. Yes, I'm supposed to be making commission off of it, but I don't do this for the money, y'all. I do this for the love. I love doing what I do. Please head on over to Angie or either Angie Holden's channel. Let's Make Stuff with Corey George. Angie's channel is Cottage Cheek Chick or Chic Cottage Chick. I might be saying it backwards. Or head on over to Do Dream On. Dims, what is going on with you? How are you doing this evening? How is the weather? T. Johnson, yeah, check out her video. She did a great job of explaining. I'm most definitely gonna tap in with Angie on that. And that's the Juliet. I don't think. See, I gotta go see the part where you said you have to manually move it for the print and cut. That's just Huh. Breeze Customs, T Johnson Berry, laugh out loud. Art department, yeah, you gotta adjust a blade on a Juliet. That's a blower. Tragic sauce. Well, Cameo's loud, but I don't have to manually move the blade around. I wonder how that. See, I'm very curious. Very, 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 very curious. That hat is fire. What up, Royal Process? How are you doing? Yes, I got this hat from SP Poke. About to get some more hats from SP Poke. If you don't know who SP Poke is, Squirrel Prince, Instagram, Squirrel Prince, YouTube, Squirrel Prince, Facebook. Tap in with her. She do dope work, dope embroidery. She comes with one of a kind designs. This was something she threw together, and I seen it. I told her to take it off the web immediately. I had to have it right then and there once I seen it. But you guys support each other. Support each other. Everybody on here is gifted, talented, and is doing something dope. So, like I said, if you haven't locked in with any other person that's in this live right now, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go ahead and lock in with each other, y'all. Okay. Thank you, Dimps Design. She did put the Do Dream On's link in the description. So you guys tap it right there. Go, Andre. There's the link right there. Appreciate you, Dimps. I actually had the person that's running the profit, that organized the whole shebang, call me and was like, "Yo, what's up, man? You gonna take your link and put it on your videos?" It ain't that I didn't want to. It's just you have so much time in the day. And right now, I'm not part of the editing of my videos. As you guys know, Mike Jr. is doing all my videos right now, and he's doing a heck of a job. So anything that you've seen come out recently has been because of Mike Jr. T. Johnson on again with Andre Glenn. Um, yeah, you gotta get used to it for real. That sounds like something you gotta get used to. For me, that would have to be like, I don't know. That I don't know if that would be more annoying. If it was, I gotta know if it's precise. This is why I gotta go watch the videos over it. Which I haven't had time to watch the videos over it. All I know is I like the way that it looked, and I heard that the Romeo was gonna be a 24 and the Juliet was gonna be the 12. And hey, my mind was made up. I need the bigger one for sure. Unleash Crafter, what's going on with you? How are you doing this evening? Oh, y'all, it is 8:24 where I'm at. That gives me just 20 minutes to go hit this treadmill real quick and to pick up my kids. I greatly appreciate you guys tapping in with me. I usually say everybody's name. So I'm going to run through the list as quick as I can to say everybody's name because time got the best of me. I've been in here running my mouth. But that's what happens when you get with the T gang. Stuff like this happens. I greatly appreciate you guys as always. Shout out to you, Dimps Design. Thank you for everything, always. Barb, appreciate you. Always. You guys always are tapping in. T Johnson, appreciate you. Art department, definitely appreciate you, sir. Royal Process, appreciate you. Breeze Customs, appreciate you. On again with Andre Glenn. Appreciate you. All of y'all that always tap in with your boy when I come on live. It's never like I have a bear live. When I first started, I had a whole bunch of bear lives, but now I very rarely get that. And thank you guys for, being a part of the T Gang family. Shout out to my son. He's going to be editing and chopping up some of my lives to put out everywhere else. So you're going to see these start popping up on Instagram and Facebook. Please make sure to tap in with us this week. We are going back live on Squad Creators Podcast channel. I also have a brand new channel. It's called Reviewer Mike. At first, I was going to go with Grizz World, but somebody else took it and they did something very derogatory with that name. So I disassociated myself with Grizz World. It is no longer called Grizz World. Please, it's not. It's Reviewer Mike. And the content is a little bit different over there. Some stuff about fashion, mainly it's stuff about my life. So, and the foods that's going into my body are things like the chamoy. I don't know if y'all mess with. Okay, just head on over to Reviewer Mike. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Thanks for tapping with your boy Mike T's. Peace.